Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
Breaking news this noon, 2 men are being treated for injuries after a car crashed into a tree near Fargo South High School. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Stanwood. Witnesses say this car was seen taking a wide turn on 17th Avenue and swerving before crashing around 10 this morning. And as you can see, the car also hit a sign. Those who saw the accident tell Valley News Live they are thankful the car didn't hit anyone, adding that they don't believe the 2 men in the car are high school students.
I ran up there to see because it was just me and my 2 neighbors, and I could tell that the one wasn't moving at all. So I just want to make sure he was breathing, and everything. But I couldn't get him to respond to me. I mean, he was breathing, he had a pulse, respiration, and everything, but I couldn't get him to respond to any of my commands.
Police are investigating to see if drugs or alcohol were a factor in that crash. New information this noon on a deadly construction zone crash in North Dakota. Police say a 3rd person now has died. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the driver of a car that was rear-ended while stopped and talking to a flagger near Crosby Tuesday morning died yesterday at the Minot Hospital. Troopers have identified him as 31-year-old Leslie Gunderson of Noonan, North Dakota. 2 girls in his car, 2-year-old Shaylee and 8-year-old Shelly Gunderson, died at the scene. 4-year-old Shelton Gunderson was also in the car and is hospitalized with serious injuries. The pickup driver and the flagger were injured but not transported for treatment. The Highway Patrol identifies the pickup driver as 49-year-old William Kohler of Chiefland, Florida. And new information today on human fingers found. In May at the Minnesota State Park in downtown East Grand Forks, police have now determined they were from a 23-year-old man involved in a Grand Forks fireworks accident in April. Investigators say it's unknown how the fingers ended up on the other side of the river a month later. West Fargo police are now confirming the deaths of a husband and wife this week. They were a murder-suicide. They say Clarence Baumgartner shot his wife Tammy, then turned the gun on himself. Police say Tammy had moved out of the house and the couple was going through a divorce. We're watching a developing story on a close call for Moorhead police today. They're sorting through details of an incident involving a gun that prompted a large police presence early this morning. It started just before 3 a.m. in the 1900 block of 18th Avenue South. While checking out a fire alarm in Moorhead, officers got a call about a man in a nearby hallway with a gun.
The gentleman had a weapon, and he listened to what we told him, which is what we want everybody to do. He put it down. He was safely detained. There were no shots that were fired by officers. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured, and that's the way we like it to come out.
The man told police he was defending himself from someone trying to break into his apartment and had fired a warning shot before officers arrived, but no one was hit. The man accused of trying to break into the apartment was taken in for questioning, but police tell Valley News Live no one has been arrested. It looks like a ballot emergency in Minnesota has been fixed. As of last night, the Minnesota Republican Party had not filed the paperwork to put Donald Trump and Mike Pence on the state ballot. There was some concern that Trump's name wouldn't be on the November ballot. Politico.com is reporting now that the proper paperwork was received late this morning. It's a cooler than usual August day, so what does our current temperatures look like right now? Let's get right over to meteorologist Robert Hahn. Robert?
Yeah, certainly a touch of fall, some fall-esque temperatures out there, and the breeze making it feel even cooler than that. Right now, temperatures a mix of some 50s and some 60s, and with lots of clouds around, don't look for much of a warm-up as we head through much of the rest of the afternoon. 64 right now here in Fargo, 59 in Valley City, Jamestown, and Thief River Falls, 57 into the Roseau area. Winds, they are gusty out there, and it'll remain on the gusty side as we head through the day today, gusting upwards of 30 miles per hour at times out of the west and the northwest. We do have some clouds, and they continue to slide off towards the south. Underneath those clouds, we have seen a few showers and sprinkles. Could see a few raindrops here in the Fargo-Moorhead area over the next few minutes, and there will be a risk for a few isolated showers across the region as we head through the afternoon. Going to show you the first 2 days of that 7-day forecast today, that chance for some isolated showers and creeping up into the low 70s. Tomorrow, a bit warmer. And if you do like warm weather, we've got some good news on that 7-day forecast, and we'll detail that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Robert. Also developing today, it may take a few weeks for a federal judge to rule on a temporary injunction to halt construction of a pipeline out near Cannonball, North Dakota. Thousands rallied outside of the hearing in Washington, D.C. yesterday. The judge was expected to rule yesterday, but now says it may take until September 9th or later to make a decision. Protesters say an oil pipeline under the Missouri River could threaten water supplies if it leaks or breaks. The death toll from that massive earthquake in Italy has skyrocketed in the last 24 hours. At least 241 people died, most in the towns of two popular tourist destinations. Rescue crews have been working around the clock to find survivors in the rubble. And at least 16 people have been confirmed dead after an hours-long militant attack on American University of Afghanistan in Kabul. The attack ended early this morning when police killed the two gunmen. Afghan authorities say the dead include 9 students and 1 professor. 53 people have also been reported injured. In today's Healthier Me, the company that makes the severe allergy treatment drug EpiPen says it's going to lower pricing of the drug. The move comes after users and lawmakers complained about the price of the potentially life-saving drug jumped nearly 500% since 2009. Mylan says it's reducing the patient cost through a savings card, which will cover up to $300 for the EpiPen 2-pack and cut the full price in half. 4 North Dakota teachers are being recognized nationally for their work in the classroom, and 3 are from right here in the Valley. The Presidential Award for Excellence in Math and Science Teaching is going to Michelle Strand of West Fargo High School, Angela Stoa-Lip of Ed Clapp Elementary in Fargo, and Jonathan Fogelberg of Mayport CG High School in Mayville. Lonnie Ray Miller of Bismarck is also being honored. Each receives $10,000 and a trip to Washington, D.C. for the award ceremony.